All right, hello everyone. Back for hole number 3. Going to do very similarly to what you've seen on my other tutorials. There's really nothing going to be changed. I'm going to use about an extra 10-15%, somewhere in there. Really not important that you're super exact. You just have to kind of, hit your perfect or be close to perfect with your shot. So here you can see 10.3 rings for an 11 or so. So that's all you'll see me do is kind of play the wind with some curl, very little power. You can see I'm not really adding anything. I did hit a great ball off towards the left, but with all the curl that I put on, it shouldn't matter. You'll see that I'll still be well away from the bunker. But I do like to get over as far towards the right as possible, because what that does is it gets you a better angle into the pin for your approach. So let's set up and get my sniper. The second shot always plays somewhere between, -5 and 0. It's a very, very small elevation. I feel that you kind of shoot up to a little bit of a higher target, just slightly. However, you go over kind of some depressions that are, where the water is. So, all in all, it comes down to essentially a wash. You can play either or, and, usually just, change the amount that you offset the ball guide, just a fraction is the only real difference. So 12.2 miles per hour should be very close to min, which I am. So I'm going to play it very close to min. And definitely use some of my offset here. So you can see that I'm kind of below the hole and through the hole a little bit. And then I'm just going to go and 10 rings here. And this hole for me notoriously is bad for perfect balls. You can see that needle, when it comes back, it kind of shoots back. It always does that for me. So I have a lot of trouble on this hole. You can see that I missed my perfect ball, but it looks like I still ended up being able to get the albatross. So kind of lucked out there. But as I mentioned, very jumpy needle. And it's just something that happens on this hole. I have no control on it. You'll see that it kind of lags and then kind of shoots. So there'll be times that I try to time it and I'm very early. And then there'll be times that it just fires right across. And that's kind of the case, that you could see that it just kind of jumps across, like very, very shaky. And, I just have very, very difficult time with perfect ball. And, it's one of the reasons that I know, it's the game's fault. Okay. They don't want to take accountability for it. If you guys put in tickets, I'm sure you get all the time. They say, oh, get a better phone. I'm playing with 8 gigs of RAM. I have, fast internet. I just reset my phone 8 holes ago. I've done all that I can and still get, these problems. So if you're experiencing these problems, it is the game. That they don't want to take accountability for it. You put in the ticket, they'll say it's your Wi-Fi, it's whatever. They'll blame everything, under the sun except, themselves. However, I have, got a few people to tell me, we're putting in a fix for this. Whether or not they are or not, I'm not sure. We'll just have to see. It's only certain holes that it happens on, but that hole, for me, notoriously, does that all the time. Only on the second shot, too. So I know it has something to do with, the rendering of the screen, animation, causing some of this delay. So I'm hoping, they can put in a ticket. And if you guys want to also put in a ticket, you know, feel free to reference this video. You can just copy and paste it. You know, they can listen to it. This happens every time I play this hole. So they can go to my other videos if they want and see that it happens every time I play the hole on that second shot. So good luck with that hole, guys, and catch you guys on the next one.